Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Rimworld Biotech Crimson Knights. In the last episode, some things happened. We basically got attacked by Spriggans again, have this opened up, and we can now start the process of taking all the plant life out and building more rooms, which would be great. I might strip out the inner castle walls and replace them with just normal granite blocks. We will see. We also had an interesting event on the world map that we were going to take care of, which is that there is this steel ingot mining facility here. So we were going to attack them. The kingdom doesn't like us. Yeah. So if you go here, the kingdom in question, if I remember correctly, House Sanguinus. There we go. They hate us. They're always going to be hostile. So we can go and kick their head in at our leisure, which I'm intending to do because they have a lot of steel ingots and we could really use it. So we're also, mine is coming along. We're not getting a ton of resources out of it, unfortunately. It's not great. We need to get some more. Oh yeah, because Justin's dead. I've forgotten about that. Poor Justin. Poor sweet Justin. I don't think we have anybody else who's good enough trained in art to really take over, to be honest. I mean, they can do it if they have the time, but other things to do. Right. So getting some more clothing done, some trousers. Our current research is coming along, arcane crafting is coming along. Oh yeah, we also took a whole lot of prisoners last episode, if I recall correctly. Basically, we had a bunch of people turn up asking for assistance, so we basically took them prisoner. Because anyone who's dumb enough to come towards vampires and ask for help deserves everything they're going to get. So yes, no mercy. Everything's going to get cleared up. And that's going along nicely. We have another vampire, if I believe. No. We don't have another vampire. We have... Yeah. We turned him into a champion. That's what it was. We turned him into a champion. And we can now think about maybe making him a vampire. 1 second. Design. There we go. I'm not a massive fan of it, but hey ho. Because now we can't see what their blood need is, which is always a bit nerve-wracking, especially when it comes to the vampires. But hey ho. Yeah. See, this is the thing, which is that I can get it. I can get it like to that. But description text. Something like that is doable. I mean, it's not great for everybody, though, as you can see. I don't need it. Maybe something like that. Probably dropping the size down of the... Yeah, because otherwise... Something like that. Yeah, that just worked better. Okay. So, converting them over to the cores, which would be fantastic. Production, we do have some basic arcane production things in development, I believe. Yeah, scribing table, gem cutting table. So that's all got to get harvested up. I mean, I don't mind the stuff deteriorating, to be honest. We have enough supplies put in for animals, it's not a huge issue. Okay. Yeah. Yarrow is really good. Raw heel root is really good. Okay, all that stuff is cleared up. So, question becomes now, do I turn him straight into a vampire? So we do have enough blood bags that it shouldn't be an issue for us to keep a hold of our food situation. You could make another vampire. Yeah. Fantastic. Leveled up to a new first point. Yeah, I'm going to grab Mesmerize. It just allows for more dominance and pacification of our serfs. None of them are good at art, are they? Or one. Natural gifted at 3. One second. So he's been converted. Has he been converted? No. I know the kid has been converted to our cause. So now we're trying to basically recruit him. You've been converted as well. So now you're trying to be recruited. Okay. Okay. So we want internal walls. You'll find walls. Nah, it's a bit wasteful. Let's go. Granite wall. Take out the more expensive walls and replace them with our own. Okay. And then we can start thinking about a more in-depth prison setup. Because basically this is going to be turned into the arcane chamber, like our arcane research and development chamber. Probably put a big sort of holding pen here. Want to put a proper serf quarters, because this is at the moment just disgusting. And extend the barracks out for our own people. Right. Okay. But soon I will need to organise. We added tallow again. Might be added tallow. Yeah, animal fat rotted away. Rightio. That's fine. Get work going. To be honest, I can probably knock these bits out as well. I need to make a bigger dining room as well, to be honest. So this area may get heavily changed to become a fully set dining room. Next day that rolls around, we'll basically organise also a campaign to go and attack. I'll probably take these three, because there's only 4 opponents and the vampires can pretty quickly deal with most people. Getting iron ore processed. Okay. I can say it's castle. I want all it any square where the enemy can hit. We want to keep it high quality on the outside. Okay. So that's coming along. Whole load of granite blocks. Okay. So let's start thinking. For the inner dungeon, we do want to give them basic beds, just because it makes it easier for us to do stuff. The question is what kind of basic beds? That's the question. And obviously we want to have some stuff like the bird cage. Like, well, so still give it cage, put it up in the prison, along with some spikes. Like heads on spikes to keep the prisoners suppressed. You could do a fur-lined bed, but that's a waste of supply. Stone slab, not very comfortable, but they're not supposed to be comfortable. Because on the floor, it's just not great. It's 0.40 compared to... Yeah, so it's a bit more comfortable. And it's going to cost us a good chunk of granite block. I'm tempted just to basically use limestone. Okay, so we've got trousers basically have been finished being made. Okay. Food situation is all right. Someone build a new lamp, keep them basically contained. Okay. Got the altar up, which is fantastic. Okay. He's almost finished being converted. So who's left to convert? You. Yeah. Use your powers. Convert you to the true faith. That person's going to go quickly as well. So you can now be turned over to being recruited. You're not great for anything per se. Yeah. You just extract knowledge. No, we're not going to look soon. Have him as a blood bag, maybe. His fact that he's got such good social is not great. Like, he's not really good for anything. He's a great trader, but we already have someone who's getting up there. I suppose I could switch them over. Who knows? Okay, so that's done. So the first thing we want to do is we need to extend the barracks. Having something like this. Yeah, the animatry's not going to like it. I mean, the thing is that people want to have double beds at some point because obviously they want to get married and have kids and So it makes me wonder if we should have... This is like an extension of the single barracks, have a few more beds in here. And then on this side we could do... rustic. How much material do we have? Because I don't want to be wasting resources I don't have. We have thick leather. And we could put in a couple of sort of married bunks here for like a wedding sort of... Well, not wedding, but like a married couple area. How much space would they get from that? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we could move this to here and get some more space in for some more bunks. Um, something like that. They go there, they go there. Up here. I'm going to stay with the wide corridors because it's not the most spacious. It's not the most effective thing to use, but it's more realistic. I mean, yes, you had narrow corridors and castles, but this makes it so that the people are a lot less grumpy. They're already moving around between rooms. Having a long corridor here. We can also then block this up. Maybe turn it like into a proper like bathroom setup. That's going to make it really narrow. But they are just our serfs. So they don't need a ton of... actually, that's not going to work. So I suddenly realised we still need to have a way to get into the prison. Okay. Probably something like this. It's not great. I'm not happy with it. But we can then put a wall in here, make the arcane room a bit Yankee, but close this off, have a doorway coming in here, and the serfs all have their own personal prison, sort of like beds, for lack of better words, rather than having things on the floor. I mean, to be honest, I can't set it up. I don't think we have bunk beds. We have bunk beds. No, we might not have. No, we don't have bunk beds. Okay. Because the problem with giving everyone single rooms is actually really resource intensive and you don't get a lot of beds out of it. It's better to have barracks. And here, double gate prison for the prisoners. Throw them in there. Have beds set up here and some bits and pieces. I mean, I'm not happy with this wall, to be honest, but if I take it out... If I take it out and basically put one in here, the only solution we have is to make this single corridor, which I'm not happy with, because then it makes it really narrow. But it might be what we have to do. I mean, we could still put a jail cell, set jail cell gate here so the people can do the research and then go and deal with the prisoners. Especially if we're doing weird stuff to them. Or we could basically split it up even further, having sort of arcane practice and any kind of sort of like processing and turning into monsters done in a separate room. If that's the case, then I could probably use the space down here for something else, maybe for some like overflow storage. That's a long way. I would like to get the water tub out of here, to be honest. Move the well as well, maybe. Turn this into sort of like maybe set up a single sort of bathroom setup, close the wall off here, and then have a couple of water tubs. And put those there and then extend out the lavatory so we have more lavatories. So what's your personality? Loyalist and relies mostly on her thinking. When her extraordinary restless attitude, Lizzie cannot be mistaken for anyone else. She starts behaving more self-controlled in the presence of the same sex. Okay. Yeah. Get some lights in here, please. Right here. Get those things there patched up. Okay. So next time night rolls around, which shouldn't be too far away. It's a while. Okay, get this stuff built up. Okay. Get this built up. Conversion. Great, so she's been converted to the Blood Oath. She's not good for anything. She's not got bad. She's not bad for medicine. So we can have another doctor, to be honest. Right. I had thought to have a long passageway going down here, but this seems uneconomical. Let's see if we've got to drag people in here and dump them in here. We'll block it up and they can come through this way for the prisoners. Floors. Let's keep building that. Deconstruct that, please. That can get deconstructed as well. Okay. Right, with that deconstructed, we can put in a simple wooden door. Flooring, we can go same wooden flooring. We got some visitors. Some people, fantastic. But night is starting to fall upon us, so we need to start thinking about sending out this expedition. Okay. So first things first, you can go down and see if they have anything decent to trade. And while we're doing that, form a caravan to here. We want to take, yeah, you and you. I mean, to be honest, we could probably just send Gwen. Gwen on her own is really powerful. No, but we'll send the three of you. Take the free buffalo. How long are you along your pregnancy? 6 days. And take that one as well. Take the hay. Yeah, 100 pemmican is fine. Take some medical herbs. I don't think I made any bed rolls. No, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, poor health, that's fine. So do you have anything worth getting? Poison willow, moss seeds, coffee plant, beetroot, melon seeds. Coffee plant seeds would actually be pretty nice. Make coffee for one. Keep all our vampires caffeinated. That never's going to end well. Pine seeds, birch seeds. I mean, we don't need a number of these flaming bows, to be honest. And you can take that as well. We actually haven't got a lot of money. Who needs a doctor? You got yourself numbed on by Gwen. That's not good. Okay. While you're gathering here... 1 second, folks. Okay, let's get going. They probably won't reach the other spot in time. Yeah. Let's set up our serfs' quarters here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put armor on them. That's not great. Ah, well. The vampires should be able to take care of themselves. And once we dropped a couple of the prisoners, the rest should run. It's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not, well... Yeah, let's get them moved into the new digs. Right. Get that installed. Get the floor put down. Nah. Good, Gwen's got even more powerful. What do I want to get? Another point. Right, yeah. Keep on getting Shrouded Darkness up. Right. We still got a way to go before the sun reaches us. They should arrive relatively quickly. No, yeah. Refuse and fight. That's not good. Means bugs have spawned into the map here. Great. Death Stingers. Are you actually any good? Builder, Underground, Caring. Baseline. You're actually not too bad. Construction and mining, we could build you up. Health-wise, nope. Not interested. Okay. So you're going to come at us armed with, yeah, a club. And while you're doing that, my fine friend, we're just literally going to beat the living daylights out of you. Actually, it's probably a good idea to turn us on. Give him some combat experience. In a berserker trance. Yeah. Mesmerize him, please. We can't run away. And then you can continue to beat on him. Come on, beat on him. There you go. Beat him to death. Good on you, sir. Got a bit of extra training. Reform the caravan, off we go. Anything worth picking up? Elven Club? No. Yeah, fine. Grab the stuff and go. Okay. But this is a good place to pause, folks. I've been Cornish-Knight, and I shall see you all again next time for the next episode. We'll get to the other village before too long. Sun is not quite there. We should be able to do it and have them come back relatively quickly. Yeah. And it should be straightforward. Grab ourselves some people, send them back. See you all again next time, folks. Goodbye.